Well, shalom, it is Giacomo, shalom to my Hebrews, and I don't want to say happy Wednesday, it's the name of a God I do not worship. To say happy hump day, I guess, I don't know. Got a question for you, and maybe you're like me, maybe you're sick of the whole thing as I readjust the lens here. Maybe you want to move on, maybe you want to not shed a tear or grit your teeth or bite your fingernails or have heart palpitations or whatever other nervous activity you might be doing since roughly this time last year. Are you sick of bad news? Are you sick of a lack of hope? Are you sick to death of turning on the TV and, seeing the latest COVID numbers? And of course, I work in the media, so I know what we do when we need to make money off you folk. We manipulate you. We'll put the scariest stories up front in the news, or, I'm on the entertainment side, not the news side, of course. But it's the same concept, in all honesty. What we're trying to do is to make you feel a certain way so we can sell you Tide or sell you Moderna, the latest pharmaceutical drug for your athlete's foot, or a 2014 Chevrolet Equinox. Chevrolet, finding new roads. But in between all of that, here's what I'm getting on this morning. After 20 more years, maybe 25 years in all honesty, of watching Fox 11 Los Angeles, whether it was watching Good Day LA with Steve Edwards and Jillian Barbary and the other cast members, they're all pretty much gone right now, it's a whole new show, and getting their social media feed on Facebook. I finally had to turn that sucker off this morning. Let me tell you why. And NBC LA, you're next. I swear, you're next. Every morning for the last week, it's all been granted, someone died. Don't make me look like an a-hole out here. But every day for the last week, it's been some break out the tiny violins story about someone dying from COVID. Every fraganacle week, and you see me watching my language here, every day of this week. Even this morning, some little boy, if he's 4 or 5 years of age, he's in the hospital right now with COVID. Yes, he's a sick little boy. My own cousin on my dad's side of the family had leukemia and almost died. There was no national event or a tragedy behind it, no shutdowns. They are manipulating you by making you feel such a way so that when they give you the rest of the news about the vaccine or increased death numbers or increased infection rates. The other day I heard something on the news that really kind of blew my mind. They said flat out there have been 19 million infections in this country. Do the arithmetic, boys and girls. 19 million infections, 350,000 dead that they keep telling us. I don't know for sure. There are 350 million Americans in this country. 19 million people have gotten the disease. 350,000 have died. Not even 1% of our nation's population. And they still want to make you nervous. They still want to keep you afraid. And like in my car right here, I've got both the dome lights on, and to keep you in the dark. Why? That being the case, I say, you know what? I'm turning off this feed. I've not watched any source of news at all since, I want to say about July or so. Because thanks to this nationwide panic they put us under, Uber and Lyft both shut down their platforms, sent everybody home. So I'm at home, watching TV all day, playing with the cats all day, looking for a stimulus check to come in the mail, or having to borrow $15,000 in that Paycheck Protection Act, which it's all gone all day. That's all I did all day. And to have these people continually pumping me, somebody who works in the media, with their bad news, it made me crazy finally. So I turned it off. Now, I don't know about you folks. I'm very forward about my faith in Yeshua, incorrectly known as Jesus Christ. I am a Hebrew. I do not eat pork. I keep the original Sabbath. I don't celebrate Christmas. My walk with the Almighty is solid. I've got some problems, but I still have hope. And that's what I'm operating upon. And I've even argued with a few members of my family, unfortunately, who, they go to church on Sunday and have a little Christmas A, B, C, and D and worship Jesus Christ. And they're as fearful as if God never existed, as if God never solved a problem, as if Jesus didn't come to save us from ourselves and he didn't heal. As the word of God says, is the arm of Yahweh shortened that it can no longer save? Ask yourself that question, boys and girls. Where is your hope right now? Where is your faith and trust right now? Is it in what you see on TV or what's beyond the skies? Maybe you don't have a relationship with God or Jesus at all. Maybe you don't believe in anything but yourselves at all. But if you believe in yourself, if you believe that you can heal yourself through healthy eating habits and exercise and not getting stressed out, then work on that. Do this thing alongside of me. Turn off the news. Turn off the social media feeds that keep telling you how many people are dying today. And I heard something else recently. You need to think about this in perspective. While we've been on this lockdown for nearly a year, apparently 2.8 million people in developing countries have died of starvation and malnutrition. Why? Because all of the industrial nations, like America especially, have not been able to make their regular contributions to their well-being. Food, medicine, fertilizers, water. We can't do it because we're afraid of everything. We're all going to die. And so what? 350,000 of us have passed away. 2.8 million or more that we know of. And who knows what else the developing world is missing out on because we're sitting here watching TV, watching social media feeds, and being afraid of everything. I don't know about you boys and girls, but I'm moving on. I want hope. I want to move on from my life. I've got this nagging 25 pounds I've been trying to lose, for like a year or so, and it's not working because by the time I got into a rhythm in my gym, guess what? The COVID shutdown started. My gym got shut down. You can't leave the house. You can't go buy healthy food. You may as well get some fast food garbage. Even though I'm vegan, of course, I gotta give me some French fries, I guess. I don't know. And that's the bottom line. Where's your hope right about now? My hope is way beyond the skies. He who made the universe, not the universe, he who made the universe and calls the universe his footstool. You want to join me? Come on. Let's be hopeful together and hope beyond the things we can see on TV that are designed to manipulate you and get you feeling a certain way. That's my opinion. What's yours? Hey, y'all, I love you. I wouldn't say anything to hurt you. Use your own mind, do your own research, and have faith, please. I'm Giacomo. Love you much. Shalom. Be blessed.